Hi everyone, it's Saturday afternoon and I've come on with an apology because I was messing about the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday before. And I was thinking of doing a live and I didn't realise I'd actually set it up for a live at 11 o'clock on that night. So when I came to look and I thought, oh my gosh, no. There was people waiting and I didn't appear, and I just apologise. It was a complete mistake on my part. Um, I was just messing about to see how I could do it and whether I could schedule a live maybe for later in the week, next week. And I clicked on something and set it for 11 o'clock on Thursday night, I think. So I apologise profusely for the no-show. I've got no excuses. I was just, except to say that I was just, you know, trying to see how it all worked. Well, I know now. I know now. So I'll know for next time. And I did see a few of you there, and I was happy to see you there, even though I wasn't there myself. But next time I won't make such a silly error. I'm sorry. Um, Tomorrow morning I'm going to do the third. I'm going to do the weigh in the morning and see if I've lost any weight. I don't think I've lost much because it's been like with Mother's Day and been going to dinner and having chocolates and all the rest of it. I allowed myself to indulge, not too much over the top, but I haven't really been as stringent as I was. Um, so we'll see how it goes. Like, first month was £7, wasn't it? Second month was £16, there's 23. So if I've lost £5, that would be lovely. I would love to have lost another £5. That would take me down to 7 stone 4, or 102 pounds. Is that £102? Do you know, I've got so many figures in my head and calculations with my bank and mistakes I've made with money. I don't feel that I'm, I should be let free, really, with regards to my bank accounts, because I'm just not, I'm not with it half of the time. And I know why it is, my mind is just elsewhere. And yesterday, I could feel myself going down into that dip of depression again, where I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to shower, I didn't want to brush my teeth, I didn't want to do anything except didn't even want to make a drink. And I just, not, I do take it seriously when this belief or this saying that what you put out in energy, that's what you're going to get back. So if you're putting out negative energy all the time, you're going to receive the negative energy back. I know that I'm grieving. I know I'm still in the process of grieving, and I know that probably that will go on forevermore. But I've also still got to live, and I've got to find a way that's compatible. And I know some of you have lost a loved one, lost a husband and a wife, or, Lord forbid, a child, and you have come to terms and you've found your way through. I'm still fumbling all this time on, January, February, March. How far on now are we? 19 months, and I'm still finding my way through the fog. And there are good days, there are days, or at least days that aren't so bad. And then there are other days when nothing goes right. Like Thursday morning, I broke a cup with nothing in it. Then I knocked a cup over, which was full of coffee. Then I was preparing some fruit. I dropped a whole bowl of fruit on the floor and I just screamed. I screamed at the fruit as though the fruit is going to take any notice of me. I just scooped it all up, put it back in the bin, and I thought, I'm going, excuse the pun, I'm going bananas. You know, what is wrong with me that I can't seem to do anything right? Is it because my mind is in another place all the time? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I know that I've got to find my way through this. Got to. And, you know, I've started being a bit positive, losing weight. I put on through eating rubbish just because I couldn't be bothered to cook proper meals. Couldn't be bothered is not, it isn't even that, is it? It's feeling it isn't worth cooking a meal for me. And having all the regrets I've got over Alf and being so impatient with him, and things I've got to live with. And that's why, you know, I see people who behave badly on YouTube, who come on and they expect all this sympathy for whatever it is they're going through. I'll give you an example as well. Nader Shami is the right name for him. He got his friend Dee Dee to lie for him and to say that the police had been to pick him up. He's been arrested. They just marched in to Dee Dee's place, picked him up, and that was it. She said she was in a panic because she didn't know what to do. Just had the black screen, the video, didn't know what to do. So everybody who is a member of that channel, paying him $5 a month, is 7,000 to 8,000 followers he's got, all his subs. Anybody who has any interest in that channel or any interest in his cooking or any care for him and Dee Dee, they had their trust betrayed by what they did. He wasn't arrested, it was a lie. And the next night he came on and he was cooking and he said, we'll talk later. So he span the video out for as long as he could. And then when they were sitting down and eating, you know, part way through, he said, in a nutshell, what he did, it was a lie. He wasn't arrested, but he wanted to prove to everybody that you shouldn't believe everything you hear on the internet. Where's the logic? To me, what that says is, you shouldn't believe me because I lie. You shouldn't believe my friend because she lies. You shouldn't believe us as a team El Shami, when we tell you stories. We're just like Chantal. We tell stories to boost the ratings. We lie. We lie all the time. We have no integrity. And by association, that means you have no integrity. We have no respect for you because we have no respect for ourselves. People who follow anybody who behaves in such a manner need to take a good hard look at themselves and ask themselves, why would they support somebody who has admitted to putting around the rumour that he's been arrested, admitted that he put it round so that people would believe it, you know, to get them concerned. He got his friend to do it and got them all to believe it, and it shows what fools they are. No, it doesn't. It shows that you are a man without any morals. You are amoral, and you have no integrity. You have no respect for your subscribers. You have no respect for your members, and you certainly have no respect for yourself. That's what it proves. And to have somebody who's an ex-con who does all sorts of, if we're to believe Chantal, all sorts of things that are going wrong there, who do we believe? I don't believe any of them. I believe, here we go, here's another storyline. We've got the Cuba storyline, but she's talking about what went on before she went to Cuba. And that they've had contacts, and that they had a threesome, and that, and that, and that, and that, and she's going to come back, and here's another storyline that's going to go on. And how long is it going to go on? It's going to go on for as long as the views come in, as long as money's been thrown their way, whether out of, oh, don't cry, Chantal, here's $50. Nader, we believe you. Some people did need to be learnt a lesson, and you certainly showed them. Here's $50. The charade is going to go on as long as idiots allow it to. Shouldn't really say idiots, should I? People who are gullible, as long as you allow it to. That's a whole nother story. So back to me. Yeah, I've got to get out of this spiral downward. I'm going to weigh myself in the morning. I expect I've lost a pound or two, but it won't be much more than that. Next week, we are, all of us, we're going to go out. I've got 1 day planned that we're going to do. I've got another day sort of in the offing, but we're going to have 1 day out and about. Probably, I've got 2 things in mind. One of them is the custard factory, because I know a lot want to go there, and I want to go there too. So it might well be the custard factory next week. And I think there's 14 factories in all that were converted into like little cottage workshops or artisan workshops, and I think that'll be fun to go there. Anyhow, I'm going to get off here. I've said my apology. I've told you how I've been feeling. I promise to do my weight tomorrow. I've told you what I think of the El Shami, Chantal, Dee, all of that nonsense, and it is nonsense. And I've promised you at least 1 day out next week, which we definitely will be doing. Most definitely. Okay, I will be back. Look, I'll let my coffee go cold even. I'll be back and I'll speak to you all later.